Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
That was that Vegeta in him. That was.
I ain't gonna lie, Cell gonna have to end this shit quick. Cause if that little robot bitch.
What's good, YouTube? We here back with another video, man. Man. Look, bro. These niggas done fucked up today. They got a Bionic Rodent up against Perfection, my nigga. What the fuck going on, bro? Y'all niggas tripping, bro. Y'all remember the last fucking video we did with Trunks and Silver, bro? Bro, that shit wasn't no damn contest. Why do y'all keep putting these niggas up against Dragonball characters, bro? Like, this shit really about to piss me off, bro. But all I gotta say is, if Deathbattle on they bullshit, I'm catching a smooth flight to their headquarters, my nigga. But no, for real. If Deathbattle, y'all fuck this up, my nigga, y'all gonna have to see me, bro. Like, it's really gonna be like that, bro. Like, I'll really do it to y'all, bro. Yeah, bro, we just gonna hop into this motherfucker, bro. Like, let's see what bullshit they
Fight! Cell versus Metal Sonic.
Which copycat android is truly the superior model?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
like what do Metal Sonic got that it can really like kill this nigga Cell? Like, this nigga Cell. He blew himself up. He blew himself. Bro, let me let them do the talking.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Blew himself up, regenerated in the other world, mind you. Fucking regenerated himself. Back to full HP, came back and still fought the niggas he was just Man, what he got to
Find out
who
would win a death battle. There's a monster stalking Gingertown. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale. All it left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed. Earth's new apex predator, the ultimate life form.
The Namekian Piccolo went to investigate this manslayer and discovered that it was intelligent. Its tail could unravel to absorb its hapless victims and add their energy to its wretched gestalt.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its last trick, somehow this freak of nature knew the Kamehameha.
And he got sand cells. Fuck.
The mystery of this creature's origin was decades in the making. Years ago, the world was terrorized by the most advanced paramilitary organization in history, the Red Ribbon Army.
Until they got rocked by this little kung fu gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived on within their head scientist, Dr. Gero.
Hiding away in his spooky cave laboratory, Gero would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and even...
Y'all gotta remember, in the real Dragonballz Z timeline, my niggas, these niggas ended that shit, bro. Like, these niggas are not to be played with, bro. They ended Dragonballz Z, like the real timeline.
Of matching that drive
That shit is not to be
prove
played.
that Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take years after Gero's death to complete. Its name was Cell.
Born from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth, and, when fully evolved, would become unstoppable.
And with their DNA, Cell absorbed all their powers and techniques too.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate ki, or the energy that exists in all living things, and weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with
Oh, how I miss old Dragonballz Z though. That shit was so peak. I'm currently putting one of my homies on. Hey, shout out to you, bro. This shit it's hitting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We just started the Namek saga, so y'all already know what's about to come with that shit, bro.
Telekinesis and create force fields.
Shit is
From the
crazy.
humans, Krill and NTN,
This is
Cell
shit.
knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc, and the Tribe.
I wish Sparking Zero. Oh my god. If they just made that motherfucker crossplay, bro, I don't know what they was thinking with that shit. If they just made that shit crossplay for real, let the PC and Xbox and PS4 niggas play together, bro. They fumbled the bag with that shit, bro.
Beam, his extra special
Man.
favorite. Oh,
Man.
weird, I'm not seeing Jutsu on this list. Sorry, bud. Oh,
Let me shut up.
Cell can fire the Death Beam, as well as breathe in and travel through the vacuum of space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
and because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body at the cost of some ki.
Cell has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times, and cannot be destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of his being is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return, even stronger than before because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
Sure, he can perfectly replicate attacks like the Gallic Gun, Spirit Bomb, and of course Kamehameha, as well as teleport by locking onto a living being's key signature.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger in the midst of battle. Combine that with Cell's healing factor, and he's effectively the ultimate warrior.
Like a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Cell wanted nothing more than to devour Giro's previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well,
This is for God, man. They don't understand.
not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's
Bro,
very
what is
complicated.
wrong
There's
with you,
like
bro?
5 timelines.
As Cell defeated and absorbed the androids, he evolved, not only getting stronger, but changing his personality and developing a lust for battle.
He became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After
Hey,
exploiting
look, to this day, shout out to you, my sister.
that very
Hold on. I put her on Dragonballz Z, right? Bro, we used to wake up in the morning as kids, bro.
Don't stop, we're in luck now. Don't stop, there's so much to be found. We can't find paradise. All we have to do is go, free your soul.
As Cell defeated and absorbed the androids, he evolved, not only getting stronger, but changing his personality and developing a lust for battle.
he became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and warrior's pride, Cell finally became perfect.
And easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
Perfect Cell's power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's key wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast, capable of blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time. Goku flew from Grand Kai's planet of heaven all the way to hell, hundreds of billions of light years in half a minute. And that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze mini Cell Juniors out of your butt? What? Never heard of that?
I forgot about the Cell Juniors.
The Kegel.
Perfect Cell was entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Giro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku
fuck,
couldn't
Cell
compete,
Games.
what hope did anyone else have? Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Junior.
Bro, I gotta stop speaking in TikTok, bro. This fa sound, like I literally cannot get it out of my brain, bro. Somebody help me, bro. Fuck.
Hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the bug monster
The CIA, bro, they sitting back laughing, bro. They rubbing their hands and shit, bro. They know what they doing, bro.
to
Shit
his
fucked up.
absolute limits and beat him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta,
And
aren't
let
you?
him win.
In truth, Cell was a victim of his own success. The same Saiyan genes that made him all-powerful also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
Even that wasn't enough to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell. Now with more lightning, in a battle for the ages, Cell put the entire weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan.
This
From the
had
distance,
the little niggas. Every little nigga across America was sitting down, focused on this shit, bro. Come on now.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough.
Gohan was walking him down, bro. That shit was cold, bro.
No matter how
God
brilliant Dr.
damn.
Gero copied the Z Fighters,
Fuck.
he still couldn't quite figure out their knack for going
God
beyond.
what can be destroyed can always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior.
Oh,
in
and
the
then they got
universe
Cell
is
Max.
One single
I
Cell.
forgot about that dude too.
Time and again, the world and its
Now, if they talking about some bullshit with this dude, I'm gonna call it out, bro.
forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw.
Hey, but I ain't gonna hate though. Sonic was
His
cold.
schemes were always 6 spin jumps to the glowing
Fuck with
weak
Sonic.
spot away from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it
No.
wouldn't be over easy.
I ain't like the one of them weirdos that like the fuck with Sonic. I be seeing them weird people, bro. I be hearing they stink and all types of shit, bro. I take showers. Matter of fact, I just got done taking a shower. I got 3 hours left of this 72 hours I was playing.
For Eggman, if he couldn't defeat the Blue Blur, he would make his own Metal Sonic.
Well, 0 points on creativity for that name, but god damn, he does look metal as hell.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so Eggman built Metal with more than enough blast processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to nearby planets in seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment, some of which can survive black holes.
Metal can use all of Sonic's power-ups, and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric aura, or an impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V Maximum Overdrive, quadrupling his acceleration and obliterating anything in his path, at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough to turn the Rodent into roadkill, but it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
On paper, Metal should be able to outmatch Sonic in every way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive. Metal's defeats at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're getting your supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy B, you know something's gone horribly wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis. If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You.
This Neo Metal Sonic was, above all, far smarter.
Especially after he
I'm not gonna lie, these designs on these dudes look clean as fuck. It made me want to play fucking Sonic, bro. God damn, bro. I got fucking Hey, look, I got what is it called? Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah. I need to boot that shit up again, bro. I forgot.
He copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And we mean literally copied. If Metal started as Sonic's copycat, why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic receptors that can copy a person's biodata, giving him the ability to recreate all.
This is like back whenever Sonic like had that like early 2000s swag. Like it was really like I don't know, bro. It was different back then, bro. I don't know what it was, bro. Oh shit.
All of their abilities in seconds.
Like the Sonic Boom, Knuckles' Hammer Punch, Tails' Magical Swiveling Asshole, and Big
What did he just say?
Metal isn't just learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like Silver Psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards, or alter his very biology to copy Espio's chameleon invisibility. It's worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific term, and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living organism's DNA.
Yeah.
So he like Cell, but like they universe's Cell. I ain't gonna lie, this dude's probably about to get his like face stomped in, but it's a good effort.
His copy is so busted, it doesn't
good
really
effort.
matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by copying one of the mightiest beings on the planet, the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes, the emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop time. And with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emerald, he can transform into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Completely invulnerable and completely golden, Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The emeralds are inconceivably powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in.
Hold on. I might have been hating a little bit. Hold on. Destroy what? Run that back real quick.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds. At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic's entire multiverse.
So Super Neo Metal Sonic should be just as powerful as any of them, though he... Gotta be quick, because all that power only lasts a short time.
The road to total domination was nearly at an end. After manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And his ego might as well have had its own health bar. Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed.
Hey, people hated on Sonic Heroes, bro. I fucked with Sonic Heroes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I liked the game. Now what? What y'all gotta say?
All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
They're like, we wasn't really just starting to do. What are you talking about, bro? Man, fuck you.
Their abilities, but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful: their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things. After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer, always proving invaluable as the Bad Doctor's greatest creation, now completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
Maybe the most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for
I ain't gonna lie, Cell gonna have to end this shit quick. Cause if that little robot bitch get to that fucking big shit, it's up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know I was hating at first, but like my eyes was opened a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. They kind of explained some shit to me. I hope they was really telling the truth, because I know sometimes these things be capping, but like my eyes might have been open to Metal Sonic. Let's see. Oh my god.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your...
Ah, shit, he already in this shit. Hey, look, you see? They already knew. Because, like, if he was, like, in his base form, he would have got his shit rocked off rip, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So, I understand. I ain't gonna lie, that design is tough as fuck. Damn, he getting this. Damn, good. Okay, Cell, let him know. He's an organic life form. He's a robot. That's the difference here. Whoa.
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
He just called him a clanker. That's basically what he said. Oh shit. Fuck. I told you, Cell. I told you should have ended this shit. Damn, he started talking. That was that Vegeta in him. That was shit.
Fool,
Might have overestimated him.
ultimate life form.
Already possesses data. Observe. Chaos. True. Life form data successfully copied. Scum.
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet!
I know. Now I know everything about you, insect.
What? No way. No way he just used that move.
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them!
If you are
No way. No way.
so am I.
I'll never lose to a machine like...
Worlds and the Z Fighters?
What do y'all got to say, bro? This nigga literally started cheating. Fuck! This nigga stopped time, bro. God damn it! Fuck! When he said that shit, I knew that shit was gonna be a problem, bro. But I didn't want to acknowledge it, bro. God damn. Oh man, he pulled a hit on this nigga, bro. He pulled a straight hit on this dude, bro. If this was Goku, he would have got that shit, but it was fucking Cell, bro. But damn, bro, that's tough, bro.
Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in Dragon Ball Z, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories: strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can.
I knew he should have ended that shit quick, bro. God damn it! But it's them Saiyan genes, bro. It's them Saiyan genes. He wanted to see his strength, bro.
Match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win.
I might have undermined this dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all about to eat me up in these comments, bro. Oh my god, bro.
And his max speed and
It's whatever though. I'll take my L. I guess I'll take my L, bro. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. At least he went out to somebody who was really, really, really cold, bro. Like he's a really, really a respectable dude. Like
comparable to entities like the Time Eater,
I give him the
who
thumbs
in
up.
Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his junior
He just started cheating, bro. Like that's literally how he won, bro. He had to use them fucking bitch ass.
had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald spatial distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back
Damn, man, this nigga's kinda cold, bro. I can't lie.
on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
So you
Which leaves
telling
us with
me
the one thing they're both known for, their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents, aka their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Cell's ability to physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb androids 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can copy a target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially.
Bro, that is crazy. What the fuck? What kind of ability is that, bro? That is insane. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna just have to take my L on this one, yo. Fuck, bro. But look, bro. I'm still with it, bro. If Cell would have took this little nigga out off rip, he would have washed him. Let me be delusional, all right? Listen. I don't care what you gotta say, bro. I don't give a fuck. Thought my bias would pay off today, but clearly it didn't. So now I gotta go buy a ticket to Deathbattle HQ. This might be my last post.